Hello, this is Gary Wishon, the Disgruntled Heathen. In the past, I've asked a couple of questions, never got a proper answer to them. If anyone's feeling charitable and is religious, please put a comment down below. First things first. Does anybody remember John Allen Chau? He was a missionary that was murdered on North Sentinelese Island. He was murdered because that's what they do to visitors in the North Sentinelese Island. In the past, explorers had come, spread disease. They had good reason to kill the guy because I'm sure through their oral legends, somebody visits, everyone dies. That was justified. It was like self-defense, in my opinion. But he knew that was going to happen. He knew when a tribe is isolated for hundreds of years, anyone who visits them could end up killing them. And in fact, tribesmen probably had died. Nobody can know for sure because no one can visit the island. It's illegal and deadly. My question is, if he went to heaven and there is a God, would God forgive him for killing the tribesmen? That just sounds insane to me. Please explain if you think he would. Now, there's a belief that atheists lack morals. And if atheists ever gain power, the damage that would happen. I can give you half a point for communist countries like China and Russia, even though their leaders are really power mad lunatics who's using communism as a form of religion. God is the state is God. That's what Trotsky said, clearly in an effort to replace religion with communism. Atheism is just a lack of belief. There are atheist world leaders now who's not carrying out holocausts. I'm going to screw this name up. Alexei Terpis, Prime Minister of Greece. Let's just leave it at that. Vice Prime Minister of Croatia, atheist. Francis Hollande, President of France, atheist. Former President of Uruguay, atheist. There was 13 prime ministers of Australia, atheist. New Zealand, atheist. With these examples, how can anyone still say atheists are dangerous if they gain power? Another question. I have so many. I don't know where to start and how to stop, but I'll stop with this. If there is an all-powerful, all-knowing God, and His will be done, but we have free will, doesn't that conflict with Him? Free will is the one thing He won't take away, because if He does that, everything's His fault because He's an all-powerful God. Free will is the excuse people use for evil. My question is this: how can God's plan happen if free will exists? Or does the fact that God gave us intelligence to fix the problems we make so his plans can happen. And if that's the case, when religious people stand in the way of science or try to take over politics, do they not get in the way of God's will? A secular nation allows for religious freedom for all sides. If that was eliminated and theocracy were to take place, would you be on the right side then? Christianity has over 30,000 denominations. Would yours be the one that comes out on top? Please answer below. Till next time, goodbye.